All right, so you know how much I love you viewers, and I love Chevrolet. I love you so much that I'm willing to stand out here in 100-degree weather in the middle of the desert here in California to show you this bad boy right here. This is the 2024 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 Bison. This is what we're gonna look at today. So with that, let's get going. Yeah, so not too long ago, I did show you the 2023 Colorado ZR2 in the Glacier Blue, and I happened to be down in Texas. But we have another variation of that truck, a little more, even more off-roady than that midsize truck, is this one right here. Now, I talked in the last video about my 10 favorite things, which all hold true in this truck. So I want to kind of talk about what makes this truck different than the regular ZR2. How did AEV become involved? Well, of course, they've been partnering up with Chevrolet for some time now. In fact, we have the HD truck over there, we have the half-ton truck, and of course, we have the Colorado, now all having the Bison editions. But what have they added to this over the regular ZR2? Well, of course, we can see we have some massive fender flares here. The truck is about 1 inch wider. We also have factory, yes, factory 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler Territory MT tires, the largest factory tire on a mid-sized truck. Of course, it's suspended underneath by this right here, the Multimatic DSSV suspension, which of course that is on the regular ZR2, but of course we've had it on this one as well. But it has active joist dampeners as well, so it has like a bump stop technology to it that you're not going to have on the regular ZR2. Of course, heading out front, you're going to have the synonymous ZR2 aggressive front end. You got the black on the hood, the extra piece on the hood. You have the flow tie here. Of course, surround vision cameras, but you also have under vision cameras in this truck as well, which is phenomenal when you're off-roading. You have the rock sliders down over here, which again, after off-roading, I can really appreciate the necessity for that. No, those are not, as many of you think, running boards, because they would be a pretty poor running board if that were the case. And of course, we're talking some massive bumper upgrades on this truck as well, to the tune of the fact that it's going to give you better approach and departure angle, as well as breakover angle, pardon me, as well. But the bumpers are definitely helping because they're upcut. You notice here there is no step in this bumper, obviously because we don't want mud in there, and there's steel stamp bumpers with the recovery hooks here as well. So that's another major difference. Of course, you can have things like the AEV badging back here. You're going to see that on the inside as well. But, and again, 35-inch spare tire back here. Why is it back here? Because there's no way that it's possibly going to fit underneath this truck. We still carry over, obviously, other things that Colorado has, which of course, right underneath here, this will, I have to unlock it, that'll help, I guess. You have lockable storage here in the tailgate, right? I think we already know that. Some other things this has, of course, underneath the hood, standard motor in this one, which I believe they're gonna be calling Turbo Max as we go forward, but in the meantime, it's the 2.7 liter, pardon me, 4-cylinder turbo HO high output. So underneath the hood of this, you're gonna have 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque, and on top of that, it's mated to the 8-speed transmission. All right. Again, as I mentioned in the back, you have the AEV front bumpers here with integrated fog lights and the red tow hooks down there below. LED headlights on this, of course, as well. You're not getting in the lower trim levels. It's halogen headlights in the lower trim levels. Crew cab, of course, only 5-foot box only, which, you know, kind of does stink a little bit when you have a 35-inch tire back there. But I don't really think a lot of you, if you're getting into this level of truck, are as much worried about that as you are, as, you know, in terms of its off-road capabilities, right? But very quickly, I want to show you my favorite new items coming from a company called Rockform, and that is this bad boy right here. This is the new magnetic wireless charging stand. Now this uses the MagMax magnets, double the magnetic grip for an extra strength hold. It's also MagSafe compatible, so it works with any MagSafe compatible device. And of course, the cool part about all this is it has the stand, so it actually will hold up your phone. Not only that, but it has this little clip on the back that you can clip over the top of your laptop, so you can have Zoom calls through your phone with it hanging right there. This thing is so perfect. You gotta check them out today. Use my code General Motors Jeff and click the link below to get 25% off your next purchase. Heading inside, just like the regular ZR2, we're gonna have the, you know, two-tone kind of gray interior in this with the yellow baseball stitching. You're gonna have some power outlets back here, vents back here for your passengers, all-weather liners in the inside of this on the floor also. Not to mention when we come up here, 11.3-inch color touchscreen over here, 11-inch screen here, fully programmable, all digital. Of course, you can have different drive modes here. I'll show you up on here as I turn that dial. Baja mode, you can have off-road, normal terrain. Let's cancel that out here a second. So different drive modes. Of course, another claim to fame of this is you're gonna have the locking front and rear differentials that the normal ZR2 carries as well. Separate climate control, driver passenger, heated, ventilated seats, sunroof, which I don't even want open today because it's too hot. But these ventilated seats are coming in handy in this hot day. AEV badging in the headrest. You're also gonna have AEV. This truck's been used quite a bit today. AEV in the all-weather liners there as well. Memory seats in this one also. Some of the things you're not going to get that some of the other trucks have, you're not going to get a heads-up display, is where it is. The Bose stereo system in this, I did talk about that in the previous ZR2 video I did. I love the Bose stereo system in this. You're going to have this kind of digital camo look inside different parts of the truck here. That is your wireless charging. Auto stop-start technology you can turn off. And then, of course, again, you're going to have all the different camera views up on here as well. Let me see if I can show you that. Right, so if we hit this page here, it's really dusty though, but you are going to have a washer for this as well. So there's some under view camera. See, there you go there, which is a really cool, obviously, feature of this truck, especially when you're off-roading and you're trying to, you know, crawl over things. Or when you're off-roading, what I really like too is, I can find it here. It's one of these somewhere. There's too many cameras. That's the problem with me right now. But anyways, there's one. I don't know why I can't find it here, but it actually shows you, of course, this side. Oh, right here. This shows you the side as well, so when you're going, you can see where the, you know, where the wheel's going to hit or not hit, or tires going to hit or not. So again, I love that. I love the interior of this. It is super nimble. The power, that 2.7 liter, I'm telling you, is more than sufficient. But again, that is the new 2024 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 Bison. If you have any questions with this, comment below. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care.